only child.
Only child.
Your father left at the age of 5?
Yeah, he was 4 or 5. He was in the Air Force, and he was a medic in the Air Force, and he was he flew choppers and airplanes. And when he got out, he was an anesthesiologist.
Now, was it important to mend that relationship before he passed? Or
I did.
Wow.
My mother said, I just wanted to know. I remember him, and my mother said, "What you looking for him for?" You know, because they be mad. But my mother really ran him off. You know what I mean? She was she ran him off, man. She was a monster, man. You know what I'm saying?
Did your dad tell you that?
Oh, no, I just saw it. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this dude is cool. He was really cool, you know. But she like, I don't want it. You know, everything he tried to do, she just knocked it down. Like, but she was listening to her girlfriends. That's why I try to tell all these young girls, don't listen to no woman that ain't got no man.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? If you got a woman, if you got a girlfriend, you got a husband, she know how to treat her husband. But a woman that don't have a man, she can't tell you nothing.
All right, man, let's talk about Bruce. You know, get loose with it. Get loose with it. All the skinny hoes, let Bruce hit it. So yeah, man, you seen what Bruce said. I think I'm gonna put this on Free Game 89 as we wind it down. Head to the Patreon. I might put little videos up to remind y'all we on Patreon, and I'm probably gonna continue to do shorts. But yeah, you seen, you know, that's a lot of men's story, bro. A lot of y'all was told, or y'all was under the impression that a lot of fathers walked away and a lot of women are bitter. And a lot of times, naturally, when things don't work out between men and woman and a man, the woman get bitter. This is why you see they use their kids against men. I done seen this story firsthand. This is why it's important, man. There's so much to unload in this video. This is why it's important, in my opinion, that the women, the woman that you building with, it's imperative. It's almost imperative of anything else. Especially, it's more imperative than the physical looks. It's more imperative than anything that the counsel that surrounds her are positive. Her friend is positive. You know, they gonna say, they gonna tell her, go back to your husband, go back to your boyfriend, work that shit out. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's what it has to be. She got a mother, father that can tell her, oh, I know it's tough right now, and you know, you gotta see it from his way, go work that out with him. You can stay here for a day or two, but then y'all gotta work this out. Other than, oh, you don't need no man, and you don't need no nigga, that nigga ain't shit, leave him, and you know, don't go back, you always running back and doing what he say, you independent, strong, you can stay here, you can help me pay the bill. You got people like that, or you got her brothers and her family like that, oh, don't be with that nigga, man. A lot of that shit be bitterness, bro. That's why a woman's background says a lot about her family. You know, it's her sister's brothers married, they say, look at her mother, look at her sisters, all that shit, and what type of, you know, what type of foundation she on. It was a bunch of her sisters and her mother, single mothers, and her mother was a single mother, didn't marry her father, man. What make you think she any different? She been groomed. That's all she been around. That's all she been around. Come on, that's all she been around. So what you expect? So if it's a bunch of single motherhood and single mothers going on there, and throughout her family, even if she don't have no kids, you meet the family. This is why it's important. You damn near need to meet the family before you hit the ass, man. Because after you meet the family, you might not even want the ass. You know what I'm saying? And not just go to the barbecue and see how they, sometimes that's enough to see how they function in their own ghetto time or whatever that is. That's why it's important. It's a whole bunch of single mothers in the family, and ain't none of they ain't married, or they ain't, you know, with their baby daddy or with their boyfriends and husbands. You know, then you know what time it is. But that's the story. Women are naturally bitter when it come to men, you know, breaking up or saying they don't want to be with them or they can't do what they want them to do. They naturally bitter. But then again, a lot of times it's the parents, right? It's her friends telling her, you need to do this, you need to make it work, you need to do what's best for the child. The child need the father, you're going to need that man. Go try to work it out, or go try to do whatever you can do the best. And once you get somebody in that ear that can really, you know, resonate and give her great advice, women are followers by nature. even if they got a bum Keisha friend, you know, or you know, she's just not a great friend, right? You know, they gonna take that advice. Now, if they got somebody positive, or their mother in their ear, or their father in their ear, oh, baby, this is what you need to do, sis, then more likely you're not gonna have that situation. But bitter, and then you heard what Bruce said. You say it was her single mother friend, her single friends that kept him away from his father. I'm telling y'all, these black women don't be loving these black kids. And I tell you from experience and from the outside looking in. But I had girls tell me that I kind of don't want to be a mother. They want to be outside having fun. They want their freedom. But a lot of them ain't going to want to admit that. You know, they want their freedom. They want to be outside shaking that ass and all that shit. They really don't want to be mother. I done heard that shit before. You can have your kids. I'm going to turn you to a single father. You can have the baby. I had women tell me that if something happened, I'm getting rid of it. I done heard it all from black women. They don't really want to be mothers. Until it's too late. Until they lonely. And they in their mid-30s. I got my career. I got money. But you lonely. You couldn't keep no man. You didn't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? I had women say, I just want a kid because I'd be bored and I'm lonely. And I think I'm ready for a kid because you tired of turning up and being a fucking alcoholic. But you won't know this from being on social media. Social media is a facade. You get a little bit of the truth, a little bit of vulnerability here and there on social media. Can you not fucking drive, bro? Like, come on, man. You stop it. Like, come on. You get a little bit, but you got to decipher what's real and what's not real. When you in a female face, man, that's a dude driving like that. It's wild. When you in a female face, you get the energy and you can remain stoic. You get the real, bruh. You get the real. You get the real deal. You get the real McCoy. But you gotta talk to these women, man. A lot of y'all be sitting here, y'all be hornballs, y'all just want to fuck. Y'all don't hear nothing she's saying. Y'all ain't paying attention to the signs. All y'all want is the ass. And that's wrong. Sometimes just talk to these women and get to know them. And sometimes you will pay attention and hear some things as a man that you don't like. But some of y'all don't even pay attention to the red flags. Y'all just so focused on some ass, man. Real talk. And that's the wrong way to be, bruh. That's the wrong way to be. That's the wrong way to be. But you know, like I continue to say, like what he said, a lot of single women, her mom's single friends kept him away from his father and was in our ear. Women are followers, bro. They're not, a lot of them, they not leaders. That's what they don't even understand their own nature, man, and that's fucked up. You know, straight up and down. That's messed up, bro. And they're naturally jealous creatures and naturally bitter creatures, bro. You know, they naturally like that. So that's just their nature. So if they get somebody that they calm down and get their emotion on top of it too, and they get somebody else to tell them, oh man, do what's best for the kid, work it out, go back. That's how marriages stick together. Either she don't have no other option, he don't have no other option, or they got good counsel. This is why you gotta find married couples. This is why you gotta find couples that's together. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it, man. And when you got a friend and a chick and she got a lot of single friends, and she constantly causing issues and all that. And I'm gonna talk about that in the next video, the video coming up. And she got a bunch of issues and she always starting shit with you. That's her single friends, bro. That's our single friends, bro. Like, damn, why she bringing this up? It's either the internet and her single friends. So really, if your girlfriend come from a, long story short, a girl you with, and she come from a long line, a single mother, single sisters, ain't nobody been married or been in a long-term relationship, her friends is single, or they don't like you, all of a sudden they bitter, man. That's one of the biggest red flags nobody talk about. The counsel she keep. Smile in your face and act like you, and then have her doing whole shit, and then what y'all don't understand, these women be pressuring these women to cheat too. That's another video. These women be pressuring me. I didn't have girls pull up, bruh. I remember this light-skinned chick pulled up and shit, man. And my homie had this girl pull up. She brought her, just to come. And I was just there and whatever. She had a little lazy eye too, but she was a nice looking woman and whatever. And she was pillow talking about my homie who wasn't there. He got hella bitches, dog. This shit was funny. I don't know if she was pillow talking, but she, I guess she expected him to be there, so we talk whatever. So we kicking it, do what we do. He doing his thing or whatever. And her boyfriend called. He had to pick her up for work. She left, stopped doing what she was doing. They left, picked the nigga up from work or dropped him off, and came right back to the spot and finished doing what they was doing, bro. Didn't cost us a dime, bro. So your girl be going on missions. Oh, go to the bar with me. And man, I was at the bar the other day, man. I seen a dude. I was in the I always see him at the bar when I stop at this particular bar, go to the gym with or whatever, right? He trying to holler at this chick. I was gonna holler at her or whatever, or holler at a friend. He hollering at her or whatever. So whatever happened, he did a Hail Mary at the end before it closed. Ain't nothing happened. All right, real talk, ain't nothing happened, right? So she lead a bar. So we leaving around the same time. I leave before final call. So yeah, I'm walking out. So her and her friend walking, right? These niggas at a truck. They smoking weed. They whistle at the chick or whatever. She come right there and they went right with them niggas in the truck. They ain't had no fancy truck. Nigga was fat out of shape. They rolled some weed. They went with them. And just think about that. You think if your girl rolling and she see something that she really, really like, that she ain't gonna bite? That's what I said before. You gotta really peep the counsel these women keep, from the mothers, the sisters, to the confidants, the girlfriends. It's gonna tell you a lot about her. It's gonna tell you a lot about her. That could be the determining factor if y'all build a strong family, a strong bond, a strong family, if she buildable with, or if she not. That's a flag nobody talk about. The counsel she keep, man. That's a flag. I heard that on the internet from a guy, and I thought about it, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And what's so funny is, little OT talk, I done heard women tell dudes when their girl cheated on them, oh, work through that. Y'all gotta work through that. But you think if he was cheating on the girl, she'd be the same advice she gave the girl? Absolutely not. So when you think things logical and clearly, and you don't take a biased side, and you see it is for what it is, I mean, I be trying to tell y'all, bro, like, you gotta pay attention to everything. That's why you gotta meet the friends, meet the family. You gotta meet all of them. And then, you can make a determining factor on her. Even if she the nicest and the sweetest thing ever. Unless she totally submissive towards you. And if that's the case, then her mama was submissive, her sister, whoever raised her was submissive. And her friends probably the same way. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.